I also see that in space applications, the Bartol mag probe solenoid valve and relay tester can actually safely and effectively operate in a vacuum environment where temperatures can range from 160 degrees Fahrenheit down to below 40 below zero Fahrenheit. Now, it also will operate safely where highly explosive oxygen gas is present as well. Is that correct?
Yes. The beautiful part about it is we did a test in it in a vacuum, equivalent to the space lab or outer space. And in those capsules all the time, they're using extremely large amount of oxygen, which they can have a spark, and all the valves in there are they're explosion-proof valves again. So they're all sealed. You can't stab a wire. You can't. But if you're in orbit and you need to check a valve, you just put out it only weighs 3 ounces. So an astronaut could keep that in his pocket, pull it out, check a valve in seconds. Call the ground and say, yep, this valve is not working, or it is working electrically. You can isolate it quickly on the space, on the capsule. Even in outer space, when you even leave the capsule to check a valve, you can do that. Because this original test, we used 4 units. We tested at 80 below zero for 1 week, no failures. We also had that in use in Alaska, and their application was 80 below zero with a wind chill factor of minus 125.
That's excellent. So basically, and also, since it's fully encapsulated, it doesn't have a replaceable battery, but what's still the shelf life on it and the general time that it normally takes, and how many tests could you possibly do after you've bought one of them?
Well, it's spec'd at 5,000 5-second tests, which equivalently is approximately 3 to 5 years.
Okay.
But it's how you store it, how you use it, how much it is. But the thing about it comes with a little sleeve that goes over the tip to prevent it turning on when it's exposed to a magnetic field. You have to be careful and not store it near a magnetic field, which is probably a battery-powered screwdriver or whatever. But you have to be conscious of that. But if you store it the way it indicates on the instructions, you're not going to have any trouble with that.
Okay, so I noticed that there's a little cap where the magnet sits on, so you definitely don't want to put the tip towards the magnet. You want to put it in backwards from the light to the magnet and put the tip away from the magnet when you put it in the tube. Is that correct?
Yeah, basically there's a little ring magnet in the red cap on the tube. Now, if you put it in with a red lens on the mag probe towards the red cap, you can't go wrong, because that's the red cap going down toward the magnet, and it won't turn on. But it's nice with that little magnet too, because you can self-test it. There's always a doubt whenever you make a test with a voltmeter, no matter what it is. When you don't get a reading, are you sure your instrument is working? Okay, right. We have a solution to that. You just take it out of the tube, or you're in the tube. If there's in doubt whether it's working or not, you have a self-test right there in the tube. You touch it to the end, the light lights, you know it's okay.
Right. Okay. Thanks.